Nelson Mandela, the man who brought the people together. In the bright fields of South Africa, where the grass shimmered in the sun and the air was alive with birdsong, a boy named Nelson played. He raced barefoot in the fields after cows, he laughed with his friends and listened to stories told by elders as the fire crackled under the starry night sky. From the very beginning, Nelson loved being with people. He felt happiest when everyone was together. As Nelson grew, he began to notice something that troubled him. Not everyone was treated the same. Some children walked into clean, bright schools with lots of resources around them, while others were told they could not go to school at all. Some families lived in fine houses in safe neighborhoods, while others were forced to leave and go to places filled with danger. Nelson thought quietly to himself, "This is not fair. One day, things must change." When Nelson became a young man, his voice grew very strong. He stood with others who wanted fairness. They marched peacefully in the streets. They sang songs of hope and called out, "We belong together." But some leaders were afraid of his message. They tried to silence him and stop his words. Eventually, Nelson was arrested and taken away from his family and placed in prison. The prison was a small grey place with hard floors and locked doors. Nelson was lonely. He slept on a thin blanket and worked long days in the kitchen and the yard. But inside his heart, a bright flame still burned. He read books, he kept his brain alive and shared stories with other prisoners. He dreamed of a South Africa where children of every color could laugh and learn side by side. He said, "Education is the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world." After 27 very long years, Nelson Mandela was finally set free. The prison gates finally opened and Nelson stepped out into the world. By this time, his hair was silver, but his smile was still strong and extremely hopeful. As he left, crowds cheered and waved flags, but the world wondered, would he be angry? He was not angry at all. He chose forgiveness. He lifted his hand and said, "Let us forgive. Let us work together." Soon after, Nelson Mandela became the first black president of South Africa. But he didn't say, "I will decide everything myself." Instead, he invited people of every color, every faith, and every background and said, "Together, we will build a new country." He showed that collaboration, working together, and teamwork is the strongest power of all. Nelson Mandela's greatest lesson was not only freedom, it was this: when we work together, when we forgive, and when we listen and we can join hands, we can change the world. He said, "I never lose. I either win or I learn." So remember, Nelson Mandela did not change his country alone. He changed it with the power of the people. He changed it by working together. And you, well, you can do the same. When you share your toys, when you share your things or listen to your friends or help someone in need, you are building a better world, just like Nelson did. Because teamwork makes small hands mighty, and collaboration can change everything, no matter how daunting it may seem. So today is your first day of changing the world. So let's do it.